Sophie. Welcome to the Late Look North. Freeman. Good evening. The North East has the highest rate of dangerous dog attack called who says she's now frightened to take her injuries in an attack.
This shocking footage released by the police shows a woman and her one-year-old daughter attacked by a dangerous dog. The Staffordshire Bull Terrier had escaped from its owner. Worryingly, these kind of attacks have increased across the country, with the highest rates found in the North East.
Oh, it was absolutely horrific. The trauma that's gone on from it, even for me years and years later, it's still there. I get like panic attacks.
Marie had been walking on Redcar Beach when her dog Navia was attacked by two bully-type dogs.
It just jumped on her. It ripped from like where there is right down to her navel. She had multiple bite marks all over her body, and she was just screaming. The dogs were so big, couldn't get them off.
Navia was unable to walk after the attack. She needed major surgery and dozens of stitches, but is now fully recovered. Since 2023, it's been illegal to breed, sell or transfer ownership of XL bullies. But the RSPCA says the current laws are not working. It's called for a return of dog licensing and stronger controls on breeding.
What we also want to see is a lot more accuracy around dog bite reporting and recording. At the moment, we don't fully understand the scale. We're relying on NHS data, police data, so it's really difficult to understand not just the total number of dogs involved in bites, but also what causes those bites.
Durham Police has one of the highest rates of dog attacks in the country, and it says it's the responsibility of owners to ensure their pets do not harm others.
If owners knew that they could be prosecuted as well, maybe they wouldn't have them off the lead, maybe they'd make them judgments to, not get that type of powerful dog if you're not the right owner for that dog, because there's certain dogs that should be in the right type of hands.
Many dogs use aggressive behaviour because of the way they have been bred and reared, and the RSPCA says more focus is now needed on responsible ownership. Stuart Cook, BBC Look North.
Now, he's a renowned artist and proud Teessider, and Mackenzie Thorpe's latest piece of art is part of a national campaign for Macmillan Cancer Support. The charity introduced Mackenzie to Lee Bainbridge from Stockton, who has blood cancer, so the artist could create an artwork to tell Lee's story.
I have been with cancer now for 10 years. It's inoperable. And I've always wondered, what can I do? I don't want to make pictures and just do that, or stick a sculpture outside the hospital. I want to do something more. Yeah. It's about getting men to go to the doctor, not looking at a piece of art. And then there came along the phone call about you, and saying this is the plan. It's perfect. They want a painting of your story. Bam. Yep. That's right up my street. Yeah. So who is he? What's he like? And he said, I think, Mackenzie, you're going to get on like a house on fire. We clicked. Yeah. And then we went for a walk, and you started to talk about them feelings. Yeah. And, of course, I have them. Yeah. But we're here to talk about men. Whatever happens to them, they feel a pain when they go to the bathroom, they have a poo and it's different. And they get scared and sit backwards instead of doing something about it. So we're here, aren't we, as friends now. Through we've been put together, we've become quite good friends, actually.
If something's not right, talk about it, ask for advice, go to your doctors. Yeah, you might have to go through some invasive procedures and what have you, but what would you rather do, die of embarrassment?
So having spent time with Lee, I got the full kind of story, and I went into the studio and I painted a picture.
And it was the reveal, and I was just to you straight away. I think if I remember rightly, you were thinking straight away, it's not that bad, is it? It's made you cry.
Doing it, this challenge, or what do you want to call it, this togetherness has been fantastic.
Yeah.
Great to hear them speaking so openly. Right, 2 men from Gosforth in West Cumbria are heading to the D-Day commemorations taking place this weekend in Normandy in a vintage car that's almost 100 years old. Now, it might not be the fastest road trip for the Falklands veteran Rob and John, who is only 8 years younger than his car, but it'll certainly be an adventure. And the poignancy of the trip isn't lost on either of them.
It's very important, of course, because we wouldn't be here now if D-Day hadn't been a success.
Without the sacrifices the people made on D-Day, I wouldn't have the freedom of choice to do what I do today.
Right, well, it's all changed with the weather, isn't it? Let's see how it's shaping up for the week. Here's Paul.
Good evening. Well, today was the start of meteorological summer. It was a bit of a rainy one for some of us, and the rest of the week continues in that vein. Very unsettled, rain at times, quite breezy as well and cooler than it has been. So overnight tonight, we've still got some heavy bursts of rain around. There will be some drier interludes coming in from the west, but don't expect too much in the way of clear skies. Temperatures hold up in double figures everywhere in that southerly breeze. So into tomorrow, and it's a cloudy start to the day again. There'll be some patchy rain on and off as we head through the morning. Again, wouldn't rule out the odd heavier bursts. Still a few showers for the afternoon, but I think there's a better chance of seeing a few brighter spells breaking through the second half of tomorrow. We're looking at temperatures up to about 18 or 19 Celsius. And then as we head through the middle part of the week, brisk winds at times, some thundery showers around as we head through Wednesday and Thursday.
Good for the garden, though. Right, that's it from me this evening. Helen's back tomorrow morning during breakfast, but in the meantime, sleep well. Good night.